You know, I hate this Hut. Zemo, Zero, something like that. I don't know. I don't care about his name. I hate him. I hate his guts. But this is an awesome episode. This is probably my second favorite episode in season one after Rookies. It's heavy on continuity, but basically everything that happens is some kind of consequence of things that have happened before, directly referencing those things and making them matter in the future. This is the introduction of Cad Bane. This is a good showcasing of how mundanes can work against Jedi and their Force-using abilities. This is a good example of how the relationship between the two is kind of ludicrous that they could keep it quiet, and frankly, let's be honest, they probably weren't keeping it as quiet as they'd like to think. A lot of good stuff overall. I like the Anakin bit. This is my life, and he just gives it to her. That is extremely Anakin. It's not the wisest thing, it's not the smartest thing, and there's a lot of problems with that action. But that is the kind of thing he means. He really does mean that she is more important to him than his lightsaber, than his life. And so he gives it to her without hesitation. And she insists that he's making fun of her. And he insists that she doesn't understand how much he means it. If anything, and I've always thought this, she's the responsible one, the reliable one, the one who sees the bigger picture. She's the one who thinks about what they have to do for others and has the long-term thinking capacity, and he's the one who's really good in the moment and thinks with his heart. In all honesty, I actually think if the two of them had ever truly united, they would have been almost unstoppable, the amount of things they could have accomplished together. Of course, the catch with that is the circumstances were pretty much perfectly engendered to make sure that that would never happen. I want to talk about Cad Bane for a second. Bane's always been one of my favorite, if not my actual favorite, bounty hunters in all of Star Wars. I've always liked the bounty hunter concept. I just wish they did more with it. Cad Bane has a lot of the cool factor that Boba Fett had going for him, but in addition to that, he has none of the morality. Boba Fett was eventually turned into this, great noble warrior who's trying to restore the honor of his people, blah, blah, blah. And Cad Bane is not. Cad Bane is just a completely ruthlessly pragmatic individual who only really cares about the job and the pay. Now, I actually have a theory about Cad Bane. I have a theory that he is the kind of person who loves being a bounty hunter. I think that's the summary there. I'm sorry for stalling so long, but I was having trouble coming up with the proper words. He strikes me as someone who doesn't really do it for the money, but you need money in order to be a bounty hunter, and that's what a bounty hunter is supposed to do, so he does that. He doesn't care about the challenge. He doesn't care about the morality. He doesn't care about anything except for doing the job and getting paid. If I was to say any complaint about Cad Bane, it is that he is almost perfectly crafted from an out-of-character perspective to be this type of character, and as such actively lacks more nuance or depth to him. He is functionally a one-note character, and that's the biggest flaw about Cad Bane. Nevertheless, it was good seeing him. It was good seeing them murdering the guards. It was good seeing them do the hostage situation and the explosives and willing to kill the senators basically just for frickin' cuz. This was good stuff. And of course, Palpatine got to see Cad Bane in action. And that'll be important in the future. So this isn't just continuity backwards, it'll be continuity forwards. Overall, a very enjoyable episode. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.